Hello everyone, WR Jockey. Today I want to talk about a problem or issue that will be faced by just about every motorcyclist out there at one time or another. And I'd like to tell you how I resolved that issue for myself. So let's say you want to take a solo day trip somewhere and you know you'll spend some time off the bike. Maybe you're going to the beach, to a lake, to a state park, to a hiking trail, to a restaurant, to a shopping area, wherever. The question is, when you get there, want to leave your bike, what do you do with your gear, your helmet, your jacket, etc.? Naturally, you have basically three alternatives to deal with that. One is, of course, you could choose to not wear your gear when you ride that day, which is a bad idea. Please don't do that. So that's not really a good option. The other two options are you can leave your gear on the bike and secure it there somehow, or you can take it with you. So if you want to secure your gear on the bike, you'd have to lock your helmet as well as your jacket maybe somehow, because if it's hot out, you don't want to be wearing your jacket when you go somewhere, when you're walking around, right? So guys have put cables through the sleeves of their jacket to lock it to the bike, etc., and then put some kind of helmet lock on as well. I looked at a lot of the helmet locks out there, and they don't really impress me. Either the cables are very thin and could be easily cut, or the locks are somewhat cheap and could be easily broken or picked, or both of those things might be true. But I'm not comfortable personally leaving my $600 helmet locked to my bike with something that a thief could easily get around with a cheap pair of bolt cutters. And the same goes for my jacket. So I'm left with the third option of carrying the items with me. Now, before I get into that, I will tell you that I did almost buy a bag that lets you store your items on the bike. I think it's called a D-Mead bag. I'll put a picture up there for you. Basically, it's a nylon bag encased with a steel mesh wire. It has a 5mm steel cable at the top that lets you close the bag and lock the bag to your bike. I almost bought that, and I thought, well, it's going to prevent, someone from actually coming up and just grabbing your stuff and walking away with it. But the problem is that even a 5mm steel cable, from what I've read, can easily be cut with a pair of cheap bolt cutters that a thief might have. So I'm not comfortable leaving $1,000 worth of gear attached to my bike and knowing that a thief could pretty easily take it from me and it'd be gone. So I chose the option of taking my gear with me whenever I go somewhere like that. And for that reason, I ended up with a giant loop Tillamook bag. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not going to get into the details of all the features of the bag because you can see other videos on YouTube about that. You can also go to the company's website, the Giant Loop website, and watch videos on this bag and all the features. But it gives you 48 liters of capacity. It is fully waterproof, and it gives you all kind of ways to attach it to the bike. So to show you that, right now I just have a couple of straps attached to it on the bike, as you can see here. Now, the bag comes with 4 of these straps, 2 for each side, and you can even put, other straps through here if you want to attach it further. It has D-rings along the top, so you can secure it to the bike very easily. As you see it right here, it's only about 20 inches long. I currently have my helmet and my jacket in there, and I'll show you that. So the bag rolls in at either end, so you can open either end up when it's on the bike without taking it off your bike, and you can get things out there. Locks on the side and on the top with the buckles, and inside it right now I have my Klim Induction jacket, which I really like, and I wear it all the time, even in the summertime. It's not it is somewhat bulky and a little bit heavy, but the mesh that it has does allow air to pass through it, so it's relatively comfortable even in hotter weather. And then of course there's my Shoei RF-1400 Prologue Helmet, which was $630 last year. And again, I don't want to leave it on the bike where somebody can just walk away with it, you know, easily after they cut the cable or whatever. So that's how I chose to deal with that problem. And this bag should serve me well because I'll get a lot of use out of it. And oh, I almost forgot to show you, it does come with two backpack straps. One here, attach the other one right over here. So it's easy to pack this thing out when you leave your bike. You know, if you want to go on a hiking trail or even walk around town, it's easy to take it with you. So I think it's a good alternative. So this bag is a quality piece of luggage that you can use for one or more nights away from home, in addition to day trips that I talked about. And in addition to putting a jacket and helmet in there, there's also some room for probably a change of clothes and you know, maybe shoes. I wouldn't say boots would fit in there, possibly if they're not real big boots, but generally I think just the helmet, jacket, and possibly a change of clothes, or maybe two helmets instead of a jacket, you know, if you have a passenger. But it's a quality bag. I'll get a lot of use out of it, and maybe it's something that would work for you too. So that's about all for today. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see future videos related to my 500X and related issues. Hope you have a great day. Ride safe. See you next time.